Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday. This is a video lesson for Feed Me Pie and Divide and Conquer for April 17th, 2020. If you have not checked in to office hours at least once this week, please do so today. I'm requiring all students to check in just so I can see your face and answer any questions that you may have. So again, office hours are from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every day. So today, here we are continuing to work with finding percent change. Now, yesterday we looked at 200% of a number, and we talked about how 200% is related to 100%, and that's double. And then we take that and add it to the original amount. Well, today I would like to introduce and teach you a formula to solve this. So let's look at this problem. It says the plants that Loma grew for her science fair project averaged 6 inches in height. 2 weeks later, the plants, averaged 9 inches in height. What is the percent increase? It's going up from 6 to 9. What is the percent increase in the average height of plants? Well, here is a formula. Drum roll, please. It is the amount of change divided by the original amount equals the percent of change. Now, we're trying to figure out what is the percent of change from 6 inches average to 9-inch average. So what we're going to do is we're first going to find the amount of change. So I'm going from 6 inches to 9 inches. So to find that amount of change, I'm going to subtract. I'm going to subtract 9 minus 6, and that's going to give me a difference of 3. That's right. I'm going to divide that by, or put that over the original amount. My original amount from the problem was 6. So I'm going to put 9 minus 6 over 6, okay? And then, because this is a percent of change, and we know that percents are out of 100, it's going to equal x over 100. Now, this is a formula that you can use every time that you are finding percent of change. We're just going to do it over and over and over again. We're going to plug our problem and the quantities that they give us into this formula. And we're going to work through the problem, and it's going to give us the percent of change. So every time on the top of our fraction is the amount of change. The denominator, the bottom of our fraction, is the original amount, and it's going to equal the percent of change. Now, it can be a positive increase or it could be a negative increase. And what determines that is the number that you start with and what it changes to. So if we flip these numbers around and it was 9 inches to begin with, and then it went down to 6 inches, that would be a negative rate of change or percent of change, or a decrease. So let's solve this. I have 9 minus 6, that gives me 3, and then we have over 6 equals x over 100. Now, you could do this one of two ways. Number one way is we could see that 3/6 is equivalent or the same as 1/2. And we could say, okay, 1/2 is equal to what over 100? Or 100, half of 100 would be, that's right, 50. Okay, so we could say x equals 50. What is the rate of change? I'm sorry, the percent, keep saying rate. The percent of change? The percent of change would be a 50%, the increase would be a 50% increase. Now, there's another way that we can do this. We can cross multiply this, okay? So I can take 3/6 equals x over 100. Uh-oh, I'm running out of time for my 5-minute up. So I'm going to come back with part number 2 to show you how to solve this using cross multiplication. Be back for part number 2.